Can I have a microphone so they can hear me?
We can hear you. Alright, state your name.
Wait, okay. I'm gonna close this. There.
Oscar Sellers. Oscar W. Sellers.
Okay. Where did the name Guh come from?
It originated from Josh one day seeing something he enjoyed. Got very excited one day and said, "Gah!"
So how did this little phrase evolve into our little recording?
That was my idea, sir.
So what was your inspiration to start recording insane acts of random violence and stupidity?
Well, started off when we saw CKY on DVD. And that's about it.
Who came up with the name Gods Under Heaven?
That would be me.
And what, if any, significance does that name hold to you?
Just sounds cool, brother. That's all that matters.
So there's no special meaning, it's just something that would fit as an acronym?
Well, I sometimes think that we are gods under heaven.
So what would you say is the best stunt that has ever been captured on film?
Oh man, there's a lot of them.
One that pops in your head.
Probably Adam jumping off into 2 foot deep water, breaking his back.
Who's your favorite cast member? Other than yourself.
Well, I'd say Joshua. I don't want to offend you two or nothing, but that's who Josh.
Like Josh, he doesn't always seem to be a very active person.
He's got the same attributes as I do.
Stubbornness. So, which Go member do you think was the most dangerous? Who did the most obscene, intense things?
Well, that's got to be Miles.
How come he's not your favorite member?
Don't know the guy that well. I just know of him. Why? Yeah, I don't know. He's a good man.
Have you suffered any injuries due to your stunts?
Just a couple cuts. That's about it. Nothing really.
How about any run-ins with the law?
Many times. I might say this one time, 3 o'clock in the morning, we got in trouble for stealing a shopping cart from the dollar store.
Why would you steal a shopping cart?
Well, I was bored that night, so, Taylor says, there's a shopping cart outside, you should go take it. I was like, sure, let's go. And the cop saw me pushing it in an alleyway. Yeah. It's all Taylor's fault.
So, why has there been such a big gap in activity? And what do you see your role involved in the future? How has it progressed? And what do you feel will be the next logical progression?
Well, it all started when Andrew got married and Josh had a kid. They all started pussying out, whipped. I really don't know how to. God, I really don't know how to answer that question there.
Which cast member would you like to see more of in the videos?
I'd like to see Andrew and more of Andrew in the videos. Don't see that guy anymore. Last time he recorded, I believe, he was at the creek, is when Adam jumped off into the. That's about it.
If all the, getting back to the previous question, how do you see Go progressing? I mean, are we going to get to see more dangerous things or more intense things, or do you see in next step?
I see it getting more dangerous, you know. People get arrested probably. I see that happening.
Who did you have the best chemistry with in Go?
Well, I'd probably have to be Josh and Taylor here.
Who did you have the worst chemistry with?
I might have to say Aaron Marsh. Hard to get that guy to do anything.
Unless you brought him for food.
Correct. Or a roof over his head.
Or a
What
cock
were
in his
cheese
mouth.
balls? What were cheese balls?
It was commodity cheese shredded up with his greasy ass hands doing that. That's about it.
So he just rolled them into a ball?
Yeah.
When he offered the making of these cheese balls, what did you assume they were?
I was like, oh hell yes. You know, maybe dipped it in some flour and deep fried them or something. I don't know.
Maybe some ranch dressing to dip it in?
Yeah, maybe.
Which cast member irritated you the most?
Be honest.
That's Tuffy right there. Well, Adam Davis was pretty irritating.
Although he wasn't really a full-fledged member, right? I mean,
Not really, but I think everybody's equal to me, except for a couple. That's not
what about
okay.
me?
Well, you act like a jerk sometimes, but other than that,
Sometimes.
How big is Adam Davis's penis?
well, this fluffy area there is about 7 inches, so I might say probably 3, maybe 4 inches, maybe. He likes silky boxers. Hearts on them.
Okay, let's get into some of your personal taste. Like when you're doing these stunts, do you like have music playing in your head, or you know, what do you listen to get you motivated to do these things?
That would have to be the Nails. 9 Inch Nails. 9 Inch Nails.
You remember the first Gus stunt?
I remember the first. Yes, I do actually. I believe we got some sort of door-looking thing and made a ramp out of it. Started ramping over that little creek to the Mongoose BMX.
What creek?
That little bitty creek at the park.
And what? Something happened that day. What was it?
I fought a little black kid. Well, he wasn't little. He's the same age as me, just littler than I was.
And why is this thing? This incident seems to have followed you around, and it's a pretty infamous thing that happened. Did you ever envision that the first day you go out recording, you'd get into fisticuffs with some little jack-off?
Not in a million years. Everywhere I go, it's, hey, you beat up that little black kid that one day, didn't you? And it was like 6 years ago, and they still talk about it.
Well, living in Wewoka and you went to school in Sasagua, graduated. How do you feel that shaped your outlook, or has it inspired you in any way?
Not really, no.
Who would you say the biggest fan of Gus is, aside from the members?
Jeez. Well, the Tucker family's pretty good. Fans. That's about it.
What about all the whores from your school that used to borrow all of our DVDs and never bring them back?
They probably forgot about us by now. Still got our DVDs probably.
Are you hoping to continue and to make it better than the original?
I am. Maybe doing like what Jackass did, make a movie to theaters maybe one day. Maybe not. Maybe have a TV show on local channel or something. Something like that.
You don't think that cable TV is already oversaturated with stunt shows? You think there's room for one more?
I think there's room for more. I think so, yeah.
Okay, let's do a little word association. I'll say a name and you describe one word to describe that person. Okay. Josh.
Arrogant.
Adam. Epperling.
Crazy.
Clayton.
It's a funny little rascal.
That's more than one word.
A funny dude.
That's
Funny.
Taylor.
Genius.
Terry.
Brother.
Andrew.
A has-been. Oh no.
Lex Luthor.
Let's see. Crazy guy.
It's more than one word.
I gotta take this.
So phones in an interview, man.
I'm sorry about that. The wife.
You're married now?
No, just kidding.
What is a favorite quote from the videos?
Don't try this at home.
Any more quotes?
Or, I will get you back, man.
Well, I mean, speaking on quotes, actually, our little friendship, our community of friends, we had sort of a secret language where, like, everything was in code words, like our quotes that we heard from the videos. Could you reiterate the one where you were at the park in a gorilla mask and two little girls said something to you? What was it that he said?
You're gay. You're gay.
That became a pretty popular one.
S My D also became one.
You know, people in high school still use that to this day.
And I'm proud of it. Because I created that one. Censored for suck my dick.
I'm sure folks at home get a grasp of that.
We can't say dick, right? Is it going to be censored later?
No. You say whatever you want. If you could say something to Osama bin Laden right now, what would it be?
It's lucky my arm isn't in a cast or I'd break it again over his face.
Your arms are in the cast.
Well then. Looks like I'm going to break it on his face. What?
Tell us what was the scariest stunt you did that went wrong and you thought you might actually not live through it.
That would probably be when I was supposed to be set on fire, just a little bitty flame, and the dart, she drenched me in that son of a bitch, and I went out there and it got a little hot, and Taylor here saved my life. He stomping me to death.
Is that the most scared you've ever been?
Yeah. Or when I was dangling over the bridge in my underwear. I never pulled through with that stunt, but there was even $30 floating in the water there. Still didn't do it.
Did the fire thing leave any marks?
No. I got a scar here from doing a little taking off the chair down a hill. Some glass.
Could you describe the energy that you felt we had when we first started getting together and doing these stunts? And what do you think it was that fueled all of this?
We was young and didn't know any better.
You miss those days?
I do. Every day I drive by the chink store, as the racist people call it. We used to live out there at the trailer house. Good times out there. Good times.
If you could say anything to Boo right now, what would it be?
That trailer for renting up there in the back.
Any paintball gun memories?
I shot Branscombe in the neck. That was a good one.
Now, describe to us how that happened. Was it an accident, or did you aim straight for his neck?
I was actually aiming for his chest or stomach area. He called me a cocksucker. And I was like, it's for calling me a cocksucker, and I shot him in the neck. And then he chased me around like Jason Voorhees, didn't run, he just walked at me. Still caught me.
How come Josh never ran?
Except for that one day at Sacred Heart when we got chased off by that ghost. Other than that, he doesn't run.
Who would you say are the next up-and-coming stars?
Well, Kyle, Andrew's brother, I think he probably would be.
But he's PW too.
Yeah. Probably Connor, the little younger brother of him.
Connor's only 9 years old.
He's gonna take over this enterprise when he gets older.
I think that's good for now. For him.